everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. So I want to big up all the females who came out and they are in support of the song Priority. They really like it. They believe it caters to their calm, cool mood. And I'm happy about it. I'm not too worried or perturbed by the naysayers and persons who dislike it. There are lots of persons out there who are seeking heavy attention. They want a viral moment. They really did not like Alkaline from day one. And so they're looking for that viral moment. They want people to acknowledge them. They want people to call their name, to say them. And so they are doing and saying the most in order to get heavy attention. I am killing that. I pick up on it and I'm killing that. And there are also persons out there, if you notice, most naysayers are saying that he should retire, he should hang up, he should do this, he should do that, because what they're trying to do is to discredit the artist. They're trying to discredit his talent, and they're also trying to discredit his music and him in and of himself. And so because of that, they are waiting as soon as he comes out. And I promise you, if he comes out with a song tomorrow, they are going to say the same thing. It's garbage. It doesn't sound good. He needs to hang it up. He didn't have to release his song. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do that. And for the persons who are talking, they have no talent. They have no talent because they're yet to speak on it. They're yet to prove it. They're yet to showcase it. They have no talent. They just have a voice and they just want to talk. At the end of the day, we're looking into someone who, since the inception of his career, they've never liked him. They were naysayers from day one. And so now they believe, for some strange reason, that it's a perfect moment to just get up and just belittle and demean the artist and to discredit his craft and his body of work. They're going to say, oh, when he put out this music, it sounded good years ago. When he put out that, but years ago, when he had released it, you guys were naysayers just the same. If you go and check the reviews, many persons did not like it. Many persons were also negative. They were just even worse than now. And now that he's putting out music that you're coming out and saying that you don't like and vlogging about it, you're going to revert to the music that he put out years ago to say that they were good music. But years ago when he put it out, you guys did not like it either. I need not to reiterate all the things that I said in the video that I put out, the last one before this, because much has been said. You guys are haters. You guys are walking with a negative spirit, and that's what's happening. It's rumored that your artist put out a song. Why isn't it being talked about? Why isn't it being vlogged about? Why isn't it up in any charts? You understand? I don't get it. You guys are way too focused on an artist that you don't like, that you don't respect, you don't acknowledge. And many of you are saying that Alkaline vloggers cannot speak on Alkaline without talking about someone else or talking about their artist. Most of us are not talking about who you guys like. Most of us are talking about Alkaline body of work and people who hate him. Who are you people? You guys dislike him. And so if you guys dislike him and are constantly attacking him, then know that you're going to get back the same energy. We are going to come for your artists that isn't doing so well. You understand me? From the get-go, they aren't doing so well. And so we need not to say their names. They're out there. And if your artists are so great, why don't you focus on them? Why are you focusing on someone that you don't like? I am speaking on Alkaline, and I vlog about Alkaline because he is a very talented person. He has revolutionized music in the fact, especially dancehall music, from the avenue wherein someone has to break you into the music. You have to come out and pay homage to so many persons as if they are the ones who are responsible for your breakthrough, your success, or your failure. He came out and he stood on his own. He carved the lane for himself. And that is setting the pace for so many young artists to come out and do the same thing. Set an avenue for themselves, carve a lane for themselves without the whole bunch of negative controversies that circles them. And so they are actually following his footsteps and are making a name for themselves and are in fact doing well. So kudos to Alkaline. Many persons are saying that he's a flop and he needs to retire also and all of that. No, this guy put on New Rules Festival, a whole festival tour. And if you're saying that he is a flop, then more of you guys need to aspire to be a flop. I need to be a flop because obviously being a flop is better than success based on what I'm seeing. If Alkaline is a representation of a flop, then you need to apply to be a flop too, because obviously it's better than success. You understand? So I'm not sure where you guys are coming from with all of this hate. There are so many women out there. Remember that Jamaica is not a market. Jamaica is a marketing avenue. You understand? It's frugal for marketing, meaning that marketing, you make a name for yourself, you create a buzz for yourself. It happens when you're pursuing music. However, if you want a market, meaning that persons who can buy, then you have to tap into other market, whether it be the European market, whether it be the American, South American market, whatever the case may be. You have to tap into those markets. And so when you understand that clearly, you are going to look at what is being sold, what is being streamed the most. And when he look at it, he's going to look at the catalog, the body of work on what is being streamed the most. And if certain music that are low frequency, mellowed, calm, cool, is streaming the most, then that's what he's going to put out. Because you guys, like I said, not a market. You guys give a buzz and that's it. You understand me? But he's going to go where his music is being sold. And so that's the avenue that he will eventually cater for. It's just like Vegas said it. When nothing is going on in Jamaica, he can move over to South American market. He can move over to European. He can move over to Japan, because he has a body of work to prove that there are so many markets out there that consume his music. And so when one is not working out for him, he can easily tap into one. That's the body of work that Alkaline is setting for himself. The man has carved the lane and he's setting it for himself. You guys should be proud, and you guys should use it as an example for anybody that you're trying to break in music. But if you're trying to break them on the umbrella of hate or pivoting from hate, they will never make it. Because when that moment is over, then you're going to see who actually genuinely support the artist. And that's kind of what's happening with Massacre. The best thing for him to do is to not to answer. You understand? But like I said, we are focusing on Alkaline. Many persons are also saying that we can't vlog about Alkaline and not talk about other artists out there and comparing him. You guys are the one who are doing the comparison, not us. We were promoting New Roots Festival at the time. Alkaline fans were promoting New Roots Festival at the time, and many persons come out with their negative mouth and saying that it didn't sell, it didn't this, it was a flop. And then that's when Alkaline fans decided to clap back at your ass and hand it to you. And that's how the game works. You come out and you say something negative about your artist or trying to downplay and discredit his success and what he's doing for himself, then best believe that we're going to showcase and highlight the foolery that your artist is doing. That is a total fiasco and looking like a clown show. That's what we're going to do. And we're not going to hesitate in doing it. So if you want your artist to be respected so much, you might want to try respecting other person's artists and who they support. See, fans understand their artists and they know the mode, they know their artist personally in regards that they understand that this isn't an artist that divulges his personal information to the public. And because he doesn't, he only speaks on his music, he only speaks on his craft, he doesn't put his personal life in his music either. And because of such, persons who choose to be a fan respect that. And because we respect it, we don't make it an issue. You guys are making it an issue because you can't know his personal life. You cannot get any ammunition other than his music. So what you do is form a little group and a little coup. So as soon as he says something, let's go for the buzzword, a flop. Let's go for the buzzword, he should retire. So you form a little group and your little army because you don't have anybody that can compete with him. That's number one. You don't have anybody half as talented as him, half as creative as the artist. And because you don't, so what you're going to do is use your little voice and your little minions and your avenue to come out and say something. Okay, as soon as he put out something, we're just going to vlog quick and say that it's a flop and allow it to go viral. Let the naysayers come on board and say this and say that. We have seen it. People do these type of things. You understand me? A lot of you are paid idiots who take money for all sorts of foolishness. And when it doesn't work out for you in the long run, then you want to behave like you are some balance and you are fair and all of these type of things. We know how it works. And so Alkaline understand the game also. And because you understand the game, that's why he stays the hell away from a lot of you guys. Because you know you're demons. You guys are spirit. You guys are spirit. So kudos to the females who love the song, who support it, including myself. I pat myself on the shoulder because I really like it. Like I said, I like the calm, cool and deadly, the cool and melodious tone that it has, and the other market out there cater to it, and that's what he's tapping into. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. He can put out a whole album that has the same calm, cool mood, because that's who he is. When you're a person that is talented, you are also have to tap into your creativity in order to have what? Longevity in music. So if you don't tap into your creativity, you're just going to remain the same place stagnant, and then you're wondering why. And then the same voices or naysayers are going to come on board and say, oh, he should have done this, he should have done that, he should have done this. Here lies an artist that's doing it. So, but because you don't like the artist, there's absolutely nothing that he does that can be pleasing to you. And he wasn't trying to please you in the first place because you do not have a vagina. And so the song is not for you. I'm not sure why you guys don't go and focus on who you love and care about and promote them and try to get their music out there to number one. They're not doing so well either. And so you guys need to move along. All of Alkaline music will not be a hit. And that's what his fans have acknowledged. All his songs are not hits. You understand me? All of his songs does not generate a high buzz. We understand that. You guys don't. So the reverse psychology of calling Alkaline's fan delusional when you guys are the original delusional one, that's something that you need to check. We know that you guys are very psychotic because when you're ready, you're threatening people and with violence, threatening their life, their safety, and all these type of things because they do not necessarily support your artist. It has played out in real life. That's what you guys are known to do. So the reverse psychology is not going to work over here. You have to try it somewhere else. We respect our artists. We know when our artist is not performing according to expectation and what we're used to. And because of that, we see and we acknowledge his 80,000, 100,000 views are pure. And this is what happens when you're buying and you're forcing the hand of people and you're getting people to stream things in corner at a place at a park. It's going to reflect in your sales. It's going to reflect in your performance. It's going to reflect in your bookings when the turnout, if the turnout is high or the turnout is low. Case in point, that was what happened with Cardi B and French Montana's song. It was number one on Spotify, yet the song did poorly. It was doing poorly. But then it became number one because the sales were not pure. They were not pure. The streaming wasn't genuine either. And so it always come back on you. So miss me with all of that. Allow the guy to do what he's doing and do it well. And you guys just need to find something constructive to do. Find a woman that you can prioritize. Do you even know what priority means? A lot of you, do you guys even know what priority means? To prioritize someone. Have you ever bought an underwear for a woman? Have you ever bought a suit for a woman? Have you ever taken her out on a simple ice cream date? Have you ever decided that you're going to take her to the beach just for her to enjoy herself, not necessarily to enjoy yourself with her, but actually for her to enjoy yourself? Have you guys ever done a selfless deed for a woman? No, because you don't know what it is like. You have never seen your mother being prioritized. And so you are in the world of oblivion when it comes to the music. That's why you don't like it. Because your mother were more than likely a bottom feeder, a second-class citizen or a second-class woman in a relationship. You understand me? And because of that, you can't relate to anything. How are you going to relate to priority? You don't even know what it means. You cannot demonstrate it. There's never a woman that's going to come out and give a testimony to say, you know that this particular person, there was a vlogger, he prioritized me. This is what he does for me. This is a paid advertisement. Unless it's a paid advertisement. There's so many of you who are just sad, out on love. You don't, so that's why you come on the internet seeking heavy attention through negative thoughts, and you believe it's working because you're getting a lot of views and all of that. But people are looking down on you. People are laughing at you, not necessarily with you. These are things that you need to understand. But I guess you guys want the publicity by any means for a mundane life. But that's all I have to say. Like I said, thanks to all the women, big up to all the persons who are in support of the song. And I like it a lot, and I just hope that it continues to generate streaming and stuff like that for Alkaline. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day. God bless you.